Alright, what is going on everybody over on the Doom Clan channel? My name is Zach, or Immortal Resistance, but you guys can call me Doom Immortal because I am one of the newest commentators over on Doom Clan. And so I just want to give a big thanks to everyone over on Doom Clan for allowing me to have this awesome opportunity. Especially a big thanks to K-Slice, Doom K-Slice. He's basically the reason that I'm in Doom right now because he said, hey, you guys should check out this guy, he's a pretty good commentator. And so big shout out to him, he's an awesome dude. And yeah, so thanks for having me on Doom Clan as a commentator, and I hope I'm here to stay. So before we get any farther into this video, why not introduce the gameplay? The gameplay that you guys are watching in the background today is by DooM Rosen, and this is just an absolute monster of a gameplay. This is a DSR double nuclear, as I'm sure you guys can tell by the title, and it really is just a monster gameplay. It's got to take so much gun skill to drop a nuclear, let alone a double nuclear using a sniper rifle, especially the DSR. Not really the best gun to be using if you're going to go for nuclears. I'd much rather suggest something like an A94 or an MSMC. Not really a sniper rifle, but nonetheless, it's still an awesome gameplay in the background. Make sure to go check out DooM Rosen. There will be a link to his channel in the description below, as well as an annotation on the screen. So saying that this is the very first commentary that I'll have going up on Doom Clan, I figure I'd tell a funny story that happened to me a while back, just so you guys can get to know me a little bit more, get to know who I am, and see how stupid of a person I actually am. And I did actually make this commentary for another clan channel a while back, but that clan fell apart right away, didn't really ever turn into much, and it was a lot smaller than Doom Clan. So if you happen to be part of these very small percentage of people who have been subscribed to both of these clans in the past, then I apologize if you've already heard the story, but if you haven't, I'm sure it's quite enjoyable. So now let's jump right into the story. So the story takes place a few years back. I'm 14 now, about to turn 15 here in just a few days. But at the time of this story happening, I believe I was maybe 10 or 11. I'm not exactly sure, but I was definitely a lot younger than I am now, and a lot more stupid and very shy and just generally dumb. I was just a weird kid in general. But basically, so this takes place in Minnesota. I was on a family vacation with the rest of my family, me, my dad, my mom, and my sister. We were back visiting some family in Minnesota, and we happened to go to the Mall of America one day, and this was my very first time being at the Mall of America. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you've never been to the Mall of America, make sure you go there at some point in your life because it is an awesome place. I'm sure most of you guys have been to a mall. If you're not, you're probably some antisocial guy who doesn't like the sun. Hey man, we're so much alike, dude. We should totally hang out. Just kidding. If we wanted to hang out, I have to go outside, and that's stupid. But anyways, we were at the Mall of America, and this is my very first time being there, like I just said. And the Mall of America is huge. It's got like 4 or 5 levels. It's an absolutely ginormous place, and so I was kind of overwhelmed by the entire thing. And for some reason, I thought it would be a good idea to go to the food court first in a mall that I've never been to before and go get some food by myself. And I was 10 or 11 years old. I wasn't very big. I'm a bigger dude now, but I definitely wasn't very big when I was 10 years old. And I was in a ginormous mall that I've never been in before, so I really didn't have a clue what I was doing, where I was going, or any of that. So basically, long story short, I asked my mom for some money, and for some reason she gave it to me, me being 10 years old in a ginormous mall that I'd never been in before. And I walk over to a Johnny Rockets, and I had no clue that my dad was actually going to go with me. From what I heard, me being a very stubborn 10-year-old child, I wanted to go and get food in a place that I'd never been before because I was hungry, and it's right next to the amusement park. For those of you guys who have been to the Mall of America, you know that the food court is right next to the indoor amusement park, and so that was distracting, man. I'm 10 years old. I want to go on the rides and stuff, so you can't blame me entirely for this, can you? But anyways, I walk over to a Johnny Rockets, which is basically like a McDonald's or Wendy's, but they really focus on like burgers and fries and shakes. Real American meals, man. It's good stuff, good food. If you haven't tried it, try it because it's good. So I'm there at Johnny Rockets, and I had no clue that my dad was actually sitting maybe 10 feet behind me at a table waiting for me to get done getting my food, and we could chill out and eat some food, then maybe go on some amusement park rides, which is really all I wanted to do. But since like I said earlier, was a stubborn 10-year-old child, I got my food and just started walking in a random direction. Who knows why? God knows why. I have no idea. I just started walking in a random direction with this giant tray that had a huge shake on it, and I was very clueless as to what I was doing. And I know I've made you guys wait this far into the video, but basically what happens next in the story is probably my most embarrassing yet funny moment that's ever happened in my life out in public. So basically what happens is I walk past this table of girls that kind of caught my eye. I'd rate them like maybe 7s out of 10. They weren't super good, but they weren't too bad either. Off topic, but anyways, I walk past these girls, and just out of nowhere, I just dropped my tray filled with a giant shake, burgers, and fries, and the burger, fries, and shake just explode everywhere, all over the floor, getting all over me and these girls kind of just look at me like, did this guy really just spill this stuff all over our new clothes that we probably got at Aeropostale like 6 minutes ago? Oh no, he didn't. And I thought it was a good idea to just book it off in a random direction, so I was halfway down the mall before they even saw me again. I just ran off, wasn't going to deal with it, and it's basically the funniest yet most embarrassing moment in my life so far. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys guys like what you heard, my channel link will be down in the description, as well as DooM Rosen's. Make sure you guys check him out, most importantly, because he provided you guys the awesome gameplay. But on that note, hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.